I mean, seriously. Dryer lint. What good is it? We're JK and Kim, and we love traveling, exploring, and enjoying the hashtag Vanlife way of RV. With our fur babies, we could be called weekend camping warriors because we're still juggling several busy careers, but we're hitting the road whenever we can. Follow along with us as we enjoy what we call hashtag Vanlife for big people.
Here I am.
Okay. Hi.
Hi.
Hi, it's JK and Kim in the camper. Not in the camper,
No.
but we're talking about camping. And, it's soon going to be campfire season.
Yeah, we're making plans already for this year and camp season. And there's one thing that I love
What's that?
is a roaring campfire.
Oh, yeah.
You got cozy, you got warm, you got s'mores.
You got, let's run around into different positions to see if the smoke follows us.
Always follows me.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Well, like my aunt used to say, smoke follows beauty.
Oh, whatever. Well, we kind of struggle. I mean, we're not survivor people like on TV where you've got the match or the little flint and all that kind of stuff and all the stuff trying to get it going. We like to do it easy. We bring our lighter but we found something new.
Yeah, it's always a struggle to get a campfire going. You buy the wood at the campground and it's in like these massive chunks. Mm-hmm. There's no way that's going to catch fire. You've got the fire pit. You look in there and there's an inch of water or something in there. So, and you like to go around and find little down branches and things
Scavenger
like that.
For that. You're not supposed to in most campgrounds, but I love that part. So go and get some kindling.
Yeah, sometimes you can't find anything. So we've even tried squirting liberal amounts of lighter fluid just to try to get it to go, and all it does is burn the lighter fluid off the wood and then it goes out. So whatever reason you might be having trouble with a campfire like we have, we've got some kind of cool fire starters to tell you about. We've learned a few...
Start over.
Well, anyway, we've kind of learned a few tricks off of YouTube, just like you do.
Yeah, we found this guy called Crazy Quady.
Yep, Crazy Quady on YouTube.
Yep, and he's a truck camper down in Nebraska. He does a lot of the Nebraska area campgrounds and very minimalist camper and how he does things.
Old style. I don't know if I think I might have had this on the channel before, but it's been a while since I've had one.
And we figured out that he's got this little fire starter that he made on his own, and we kind of watched one of his videos on how to do that.
Yep. Because he loves his campfire. Doesn't matter what the weather's like.
He's making a campfire.
Yeah, he's making a campfire. So part of his whole on-camera campfire ritual that you watch when he's making camp is that he pulls out one of his homemade fire starters and he lights one of those and gets his fire going really fast. So we've never really seen him fail getting a fire started. So what's his secret?
Egg crates.
Yeah, and dryer lint.
And leftover candle wax.
So the cool thing about this is it's basically stuff that you already have around the house.
Right, it's those egg cartons, I guess is what you call them. Right. Those cardboardy ones, not the styrofoam ones.
Exactly. So when you go buy those expensive eggs, you want to utilize
everything about
the container too. So we kind of buy our eggs every once in a while in the cardboard carton container, and then we stow them away. And then we also stow away our
dryer lint.
We use a zip type bag and we store that above the dryer in the laundry room.
Yeah, and then we get those jar candles. You can, whatever candle that you have that's left over, when it gets to the very bottom.
Get the wax around the...
And it doesn't really burn anymore, and you usually throw them away or whatever. Well, you can save that wax.
That's right. If you love burning candles, this is a good way to get rid of all those ones that are still sitting in your cabinet like we have that, like Kim said, hardly have any wax left in them. So I guess you could just go out and buy some candle wax.
I guess you
could.
Or
paraffin or something like that to use. But why go out and buy something when you probably have stuff laying around your house anyway?
So how do we melt the candle wax?
Very carefully.
Make sure we've learned to take off the little sticker on the bottom
Yep.
of the jar. We're talking jar candles here.
Glass jar candles. And the thing that we do, we have a flat surface stove. So we set one of the burners on very, very low heat, just enough to warm it. And a stove that we had before had an actual warming burner. So you can just put those on there and just slowly let the wax melt.
Yeah, if you've even got one of those coffee cup warmer deals.
Oh, sure.
You know, little plug-in deals. I bet you could put that on top of there too, and that would warm up the rest of that wax on the bottom.
Sure. Don't they have like actual wax melting?
Yeah, we've
things?
never bought those, but I know there's stuff out there like that.
Or if you can, just light the candle and let the wax melt while the candle's burning and you're enjoying that.
Yep.
So the next thing to do is, while the wax is sort of melting, is prepare your egg cartons.
Get the egg carton out, and we take the lid off of the bottom, right?
Just use scissors.
Yep, and we just leave it, the egg carton part together. We put little pieces of dryer lint in each of those little spots where the eggs are. Must have washed your overalls for this. And then we're resourceful, and we use the lid too, and we just cut those up in little pieces and put some dryer lint on those.
As you see in the video, it doesn't have to look pretty.
No, it's actually very ugly. Well, it's been melted on the stovetop, and we've got the stuff in there, the lint and the egg crates, and you just pour it in there and just kind of creating some fire starters. That one went pretty fast, but that's the remnants of a candle that doesn't really work. So now you're going to take those jars. Of course, the jar is probably warm, so use an oven mitt or something. Like maybe even gloves, because it's going to be hot. And then you kind of pour and drizzle that wax over all the different dryer lints. And you don't need a lot.
No, just enough to, like, we kind of pour it around the perimeter so it sort of seals or locks in the dryer lint so it's not falling out. And it's pretty well covered with wax. Probably, I think we went through like 4 or 5 candles, old used candles, which don't have a lot of wax in them anyway. So that was nice to get rid of those out of the cabinet. And then that pretty well coated those pieces of dryer lint.
Yep, you could probably even find some of those used jar candles at the thrift store that are probably pretty cheap, that you could get some stuff like that too. But once we've got it all done, then we wait a few minutes and that wax sets up.
Right.
And then we can store it away, and we just cut up again all the little egg crate carton area in little pieces. Usually 2 is what it takes.
Yeah, you could do them in 1 if you're just building a little fire. We like 2 just because for sure it's gonna
like a roaring fire.
Get going. And so we store those in a Ziploc bag too. Crazy Quady showed us that he stores his in an old ammo box. And so we've got an ammo box that we put stuff in there. It's going to give out an aroma, so the candle wax that you're using, it should be a scent that you like.
Yeah.
And that's just when you're storing them. So.
And when it burns, it's gonna be it's kind of nice.
Yeah. So all you do is pull out a fire starter and light it with a match or a lighter and set it down in the fire pit. And then you put some fine shavings or very small kindling on it and let that start to go. And then you gradually continue to add bigger pieces of kindling and then your firewood, and
gosh,
voila,
you got an awesome fire. It's a cool little thing, a fun little project that doesn't take much time and doesn't cost a lot of money because it's stuff you have hopefully around the house already.
Be a cool project for the kids, except for don't let them handle the hot wax, but they could put the little dryer lint things in there. Tell them it's their Easter egg stuff.
No, that's gross.
And so store them away, and remember to have all your s'mores supplies at hand, because that fire is calling for some s'mores.
Yep. So while you guys are getting ready for the snow to melt and for the campgrounds to open, you can do some of these little projects like this to get ready and stock up your camper for the new season ahead.
Yeah. So we hope you appreciate that and that you'll give it a try. And we're going to try to get more campfires going this year.
Love
as
a
well.
campfire.
Yeah. So thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe,
Like, and hit the bing
notification bell like everybody else tells you to do, but do it this time.
Yeah, please. It'll help us.
All right. Until the next time, we're JK and Kim in the camper.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah. Have safe travels.